Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name's Tholen. This is Great Life Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at a steel production build. Now, steel is made from xenoferrite and ignium, and it's done by combining both of those into a xeno-ignium blend. So let's take a look at that. There are actually two recipes. There's an advanced one and the non-advanced one. The non-advanced one just takes in the rubble, and the advanced one takes in crushed material. The non-advanced one is far less efficient than this one. It can actually only smelt half the amount of steel than the advanced one can. So when you do get this recipe, make sure you upgrade to it, as it's going to be much more efficient. You won't need as much space and nearly as many machines in order to produce the same amount. So we're going to go to a full belt of steel as output. So we're going to scale everything to that. So let's select that one, and you can see here that it requires twice as much of the crushed xenoferrite ore as it does the ignium ore. So we got to keep that in mind for our output, and of course it has, you can see here, 40 of the advanced ignium ore blend as output. All right, so let's start laying those out, these crushers, and the first thing we're going to do is the ignium. So let's do it like so. We're going to do it like this. Okay, and we're going to then bring the ignium on a yellow belt here on the inside, like that. And then we're also going to put another input belt over here, like that, right? And we're going to have its output belt go in the middle. And that's going to continue on down the line. Okay, and we're going to need 8 of these. Oops, let's get actually that configured, of course, to crush the ignium into ignium ore. All right, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. All right, and let's get the inputs sorted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These will need to be staggered so we can also do the outputs. Excellent. All right, so we're going to have 2 belts of input there, and that takes care of the crushed ignium. All right, so now we've got to put in the crushed xenoferrite, and to that we're going to need twice the amount, if you remember. So those are going to be brought in on here on the outside by these 2 full belts instead of yellow belts. Whoops. So let's put these right here, and we'll configure this to crush the Xeno. Oh, that was incorrect. There we go. And we're going to need twice the amount of these. So we're going to need 8 on each side. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's our ignium output. We're also going to now need the output for, let's handle the inputs first, and then we'll worry about the outputs. Of course, inputs will be easy, like so. And like so. Okay, so that's all the inputs for the Xeno. This is the ignium, right? Yep. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's the Ignium. This is the Xeno. And we are good. Oh, no, that's wrong. Sure count that right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I missed one here. You can count. There we go. And we get rid of that one. Awesome. Okay, so now let's take care of the outputs. So we remember we need twice the amount of Xeno, so we're going to need 2 belts to carry it. We're going to do it like this. Okay, and we can just go 1. Oops, these have to be output. I should make sure I leave a space here on the end. There. I don't want those belts to overlap at all. And just for consistency's sake, here let's just fix this so these are actually lined up. Make it look somewhat pretty. All right, cool. So these are our 3 inputs for the middle one is Ignium, the 2 outer ones are our Xeno. So now we're going to crush that into the blend. So let's change this into the blend. Okay. And we're going to need 8 on each, just 4 on each side. We only need 8 of these to get the output that we want. 8 in total. Okay. All right. Now we just have enough belts to get all of this in here. So we're going to have these as input. And we also need the other one as input. Oh, shoot. Why did it do that? I said inputs. I want inputs. Okay, same thing. See, why does it look like that's so weird? All right. Now, we'll just take the outputs of this on the outside here. Same thing over here, and that gives us our blend. And there we go. So now we have something that looks like this. Oh, I didn't finish this here in the middle though. Well, this should be like completely packed. So both sides need both. There we go. All right, and now we just need the advanced smelters. So this is a bit of a weird number. We're actually going to need 22 of these. I believe that's the right number. Yes. So we're going to need 11 on each side, which is a nice fun number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now it's interesting that the last one in each of these rows, it's not exactly, it's actually a little less than 22. We'll go over the math as soon as we got this going. The weird thing about smelters is that you can't actually see the formula until you get some material input to it. So that's just the way it is. Okay, so here's our blend. Have the input like so. And some more input like so. Make sure that's input. So input the blend into our smelters. Do the same over here. And we're going to output the steel right here in the middle. Make sure it's not connected to those other ones, because that's a different material. All right. And this is pretty straightforward as well. Get these all hooked up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, it's weird how that does that. And there we go. Oh, shoot. All these need to be outputs. Oh, man. How did I do that? Of course, these need to be outputs. Should have caught that. All right. And there we there we go. This should be one full belt of steel, and we've got this going into a nice array of ships coming in. You can see I already have a few other arrays here. We might as well plug this in, and let's see how it works. Okay, so we have one belt of ignium here. We've got two belts of ore here, of the Xeno ore here, the rubble. We'll plug these in like so. Plug that in like so. This needs to be split, right? So we just need a splitter here. And we're off to the races. You can watch everything start turning on. There we go. Now we have the Ignium blend starting to turn on, and our first smelters are starting to turn on. All right, we can start taking a look at this. So you can see here it inputs 15 of the blend, and you get 30 out. If this was the non-advanced formula, you would get only 15 steel out. So that's why it's important to use the advanced formula when you get it. And since it's 30 out, 30 or 640, we take a quick look here, 640 divided by 30 is a weird number. So we get 21.3. So that's why we need the 22 advanced smelters. So that's why we have this configuration here. And you can see all of them are starting to smoke up. These last ones should activate shortly. These last two won't be on all the time, as we said, because it's a 21.3. So you'll see these just activate every once in a while when these first few get full. But this should then facilitate one full belt of steel. Yeah, see that one just came on. All right, and that's how it looks. Well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time. Check out these builds. I'm still playing some more Foundry at Tholen1000 on Twitch. Take a look there and like and subscribe if this video helps you out. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.